What's up my friends, welcome back. This will be a very short video. This is not a project, but neither a podcast. This will be something in between. I just want to give the thank you to all my supporters and a little bit more of information. Here I have a text file with everything that I want to say, because in this way I won't forget anything. But we will start with that. After all this time, I would like to give a sincere thank you to all my supporters, because this is the end of the year. So will be a special video to give the thank you and also tell you a little bit more about me. I would like to give more details about me, about my personal life, and also the resolution that I have for 2020 respecting this YouTube channel, but also about my personal life. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, stick around. Maybe this will be interesting. So let's just start. We have three topics. One is to give the thank you to my supporters. Two is to talk a little bit about my life as a YouTuber and also the projects of 2019. And three is to give a resolution of 2020, what I would like to make for my life and also for this YouTube channel. So let's just start. First of all, in this video I will give the thanks to my subscribers, to my users of the Electronoobs website and the community, because in that way we can help each other with a huge community, to my followers on Instagram and Facebook, and also to my patrons, which is the last but not least. This is the most important one, and I'll explain in this video why I have to give a huge thank you to my patrons, and I will try to put a list with all the people that are patrons of mine, because without their help it will be very difficult for me to continue. And just let me explain why. Okay, so we start first with the subscribers. Thank you very much to be a subscriber of mine. If you click that subscribe button, thank you very much. But okay, so we are almost 180,000 subscribers. That is a huge amount. When I started this channel, I would never imagine that I will get here. And with the statistics that I have, I'm pretty sure that in the next year we will get even better. So thank you for clicking the subscribe button, but that's not enough. I know that this will sound a little bit greedy, but just clicking the subscriber button nowadays is not enough because of the YouTube algorithm. So for that I have a small request, and this request is for you to activate the notification bell, and just hear me why. I'm a little bit disappointed about a part of my subscribers. Don't get me wrong, I know that I have a lot of good subscribers that are always commenting, always giving me good feedback, but at the same time, if you look at the statistics, that is a very low percentage. Just let me explain why I'm a little bit disappointed. I know that is not the fault of the subscriber, but there are too many videos on YouTube that is very difficult that my video will get to you. That's why it's important to activate the notification bell, and that notification bell will represent a lot. Hear me why. Okay, so why am I disappointed? First of all, I have a low percentage of subscribers that are seeing my videos. As you all know, we are 180,000 subscribers. That is a huge number. But for you to understand, let me just give you some analytics from the last video that I posted. Let me just open my YouTube page. At the same time, I'll try to put the same thing that I'm seeing here to you. Okay, so as you can see, this is the video about the Transformers. This was posted like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and as you can see, it has 8.2 views, 8.2 K views, so that is 8,200 views. Compared with 180,000 subscribers, that is very low, but that's even worse. If we go to the sources of the traffic, as you can see from notifications, it's only 21.1% of these views are coming from notifications. So I have my calculator here. So if we made 0.21, which is 21%, multiplied by 8,200, we get that only 1,700 views are coming from notifications. And if we make that compared with the amount of subscribers that I have, which is 180,000, so we divide that by 180,000 subscribers, and we multiply that by 100 to get the percentage, we get that only 0.9% of my subscribers are seeing my videos because of the notification. So pretty much nobody has the bell activated. So imagine that in this world with thousands and thousands of hours of videos uploaded to YouTube, it's very difficult for you to see my video if you don't have the notification bell activated. And at the same time, a lot of my subscribers, with or without the bell activated, won't see the video, and I don't know why. If we go to the statistic of the videos, As you can see here, we have 3 bars. The blue one is the people that the views of the people that are subscribed to my channel. The green one is that are not subscribed, and the yellow one is unknown, because these are people that are just seeing my videos without even using an account. So as you can see, from those 8,000 views, only 6,000 views are from people that are subscribed to me. So 6,000 views, 6,100 divided by 180,000 subscribers, multiply by 100 to get the percentage. That is only 3.3% of the subscribers are seeing my videos. So I sincerely think that that is a very low percentage. Only 3% of my subscribers are seeing my video. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed. I get some good feedback on the comments, but sometimes I always get give me a new drone, so make a new giveaway, and sometimes I really get good feedback. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed with my subscribers, and I hope that if you activate the notification bell, that will improve in the future. So yes, if you want to help me and you don't have a Patreon account, you don't have a PayPal account, you don't even want to send me money, I'm not asking for money. The best way to help me is to just activate the notification bell, because if you don't activate the notification bell, the system, I will depend only on the YouTube algorithm. And right now, that will never promote my channel, because my channel is educational with videos about tutorials. So YouTube will only select the crazy videos, the viral videos, and my videos will never be viral. So the only way for you to help me is to activate the notification bell, because in that way I separate myself from the YouTube algorithm, and I will be only sending my video to you. And in that way, and also, if you don't even see, I want to say that I need views, and I don't need views to earn more money, but I need views, because if you don't even see the video, how can you decide if you like it or not? If you don't even see the video, at least you can see the video, and then you can decide if you don't like it and dislike it, or maybe even unsubscribe. There are a lot of people that are trying new stuff, for example, making crazy videos. I will never do that, because I want to make the same videos that I'm doing right now, and but those videos will get a lot of views. And the second option is to use a thumbnail which is clickbait. So just place a crazy thumbnail. A lot of good channels, a lot of educational channels are starting to use a little bit of clickbait. The photo is not clickbait, there is some real stuff in the photo, but they're adding a little bit of surprise. So you will click that video, because if you don't click it, you're not even seeing the video. So what point it makes to make a video, because people will never see that video. So at least with the clickbait, you make people click the video, and if they don't like it, or they think that is a clickbait or something bad, they will just unsubscribe or just click negative or comment or anything else. So with the clickbait, or just approximately clickbait, because usually it's not a clickbait. Clickbait is just saying that the video is green and instead it will be blue. But adding some special or some colors or some arrows in the thumbnails is now used a lot, because YouTube has a lot of videos. So in that way you will just be a little bit on top of the other videos. I'm not sure if I will do that. Tell me what you think about that. But anyway, the best way to help me as a subscriber is to activate the notification bell, because as we've seen with the statistic, below 1%, only 0.9% of the views from my videos are coming from the notifications, and only 3.3% of my subscribers usually are seeing my videos. Some of the videos will get to 10,000, maybe 15,000, but as you can see, with 180,000 subscribers, my videos should get to a lot more, but we have so many videos on YouTube that is very difficult. Okay, so that will end this first part, to me give the thanks to my subscribers, and also make that small request. I'm very sorry if this will feel a little bit greedy, but I need that notification bell, because that's the most important for me, for you to see my videos. That's why I'm creating the videos. If I create a video in 2 or 3 months just to post it on YouTube and nobody will see, and I have a lot of subscribers, what's the point of creating the video? Anyway, let's get to the B section, and that is to give the thank you to my Electronoobs website users. As you all know, this year I've created a new website. We've invested a lot of energy, also a lot of money and time, and we created Electronoobs.io. This is a better website, and that's because you can create an account and you could be part of Electronoobs. So you could post tutorials and projects, you can share your files, zip files, schematics, the gerbils for your PCB, just the same that I am doing with electronoobs.com, but now you can do the same on electronoobs.io. And not just that, we now have a huge forum with a lot of topics about General Motors, about computing, about how to design PCBs and more. So if you have any questions, please don't send me questions on Instagram and Facebook because I don't have time to answer those because I have a lot of questions. Just use the forum because in that way I can answer the question and that question will be there. So any other person, if they have the same problem, can see the result there. And in this way I can help you, you can help me, the community can help themselves. So the community of engineers will get bigger and bigger because right now the community of electronics is not that big, especially when we are talking about girls that are studying electronic engineer. Pretty much all my users are male. If you look at the analytics, I think only 0.9% of my followers are female. So we need more people on the community to help each other. So thank you very much to all the people that have an account on electronoobs.io, and I recommend you to, if you don't have one, I recommend you to make one and start posting tutorials or at least read the other tutorials or the forum. Okay, so we go to part C. This will be very short. I would like to give a small thank you to my followers on Instagram and Facebook, and don't worry, I'll make a special video and I will post that on Instagram. But I just wanted to tell you that right now we are more than 220,000 subscribers, followers on Instagram. So that is a huge amount of followers. And on Facebook, I think we are 8,000 subscribers, or I don't know how subscribers or followers on Facebook. So thank you very much for that. You are also a huge support with your comments and your feedback and sharing my videos. And finally, I will have to give the thank you to my patrons, which is the most important one. And this is why, because without their help, it will be very difficult for me to continue. So to start with the thank you for my patrons, first of all, I would like to say that for me, it's incredible that people will just give their own money to me just for so little back, just for seeing me keep going with my videos. It's very difficult and it's very incredible for me to realize that people are just giving the money to me for me to make more videos. So thank you very much for that to all my patrons. But I would like to explain why I need the help on Patreon. First of all, right now I consider myself as a YouTuber. I don't have another job, only the escape room. And in the escape room, if you don't know, I've built an escape room these 2 or 3 years, made with Arduinos. It's based on a submarine story. But sometimes I'm going there to fix some problems, but that is not my main job. So I need money to pay the rent, to pay the electricity, to buy the modules. So if I consider myself a YouTuber, that means that I have to earn money. So for that I have a few stuff, because only with YouTube, as I told you, the earnings are very low. The CPM for YouTube is very low, especially when my subscribers, most of the subscribers are from India, where the CPM, which is cost per mil, is below $1. So that means that each 1,000 views you will get a few cents, below $1. If we go to that video, as you have seen, that video had 8.2 thousand views, so to round it up, this could earn like $10. I usually post 4 videos a month, so that will be $40 or maybe even $50, because sometimes some videos will go a little bit more, or maybe even $70 a month, because my videos can get to 30 or 40,000 views. But what is $50 compared with the prices of Barcelona? Here in Barcelona, only my rent is $700, plus the electricity, plus that I have to buy food. So that's why I need to work hours and hours to my website. I have it right here. The things that I have to do in order to work as a YouTuber is not just YouTube. I have to make 2 channels, so work two times. I have my website, my first website. I have the Patreon, so thank you very much for that support. That is the part of this topic. I have the second website, which right now is not producing any money because we have very low users and we don't have publicity placed on that website. I have a new shop, which is not working very well because it's very new, and also some affiliate links. Anytime that you buy something with my links, the price for you is the same, but a very small percentage of that price will go to me. So thank you very much for that as well. Usually I use eBay links or Banggood in all the tutorials, so check those links and just know that the price for you is the same, but you help me at the same time. So with all this, I can pretty much make a decent money for me to pay rent here in Barcelona. So that's why I need the help from Patreon, because Patreon is a stable income, and with that I can invest in more modules, in more parts for my projects, and the more help I get, the bigger will get my projects. As for example, in the last podcast I told you that I'm working on an extrusion system for plastic. I want to recycle plastic that I'm using with my 3D printers. But the parts are very expensive. Only the barrel and the motor are like $1,000, and I don't have that money right now. But if I have more support, maybe I will be able to invest even more in the projects, and by that help the community. If I give that product, that extrusion system, that extruder for filament as an open source, maybe more people could use it, and by that we can help each other and help even the earth by recycling plastic. So that's pretty much the example. Okay, so to end with this, thank you very much to my patrons. I'll try to place the list with all of them. And yes, we are more than 1,100 patrons right now, so that is a huge number, and I can't even believe that those people will give money to me just for me to keep making videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so part 3 of this video is telling me a little bit about me. First of all, I'm a YouTuber. No. First of all, I'm an electronic engineer and I've also studied telecommunications. And second, I'm a YouTuber because I consider myself first an engineer and then a YouTuber. But the life was like this, and right now I work on YouTube. If not, maybe I will work in a huge company as an electronic engineer, as my colleagues from the university are doing right now. But anyway, I'm happy working as a YouTuber because the same thing that I like to do is my hobby, and at the same time is my work. The thing that I don't like as a YouTuber is that I work too much. Sometimes, maybe at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm still editing the website or the videos. So that's my plan for the future, to reduce the hours of work. Anyway, I've studied telecommunication and also electronic engineer, and that is, for example, designing ICs at a nano level. That is a pretty complicated part of what I've studied on my university. Also designing basic designs and basic circuits, designing PCB, of course, coding in C++, the Arduino, also Java, Python, and more coding languages. We also use MATLAB. I also know how to use fiber optics and telecommunications because we have like 1 year of telecommunications about high frequency and antennas, and a lot more. And I have an entire podcast, I think it's on the Spanish channel. I'm not sure if I have the same podcast here because I forgot if I translated it to English. But that podcast is all about all the years of my university time, step by step what you will learn. The mathematics, the theory, the practice. So if you want to know what you will learn in an electronic engineer and telecommunication university, just watch that podcast. Okay, so about my age, I'm 26. And that was point B. Point C is that I want to keep secret where I come from, and this is nothing like top secret. I just want to see if somebody will guess it. So if you guess from where I'm from, as you all know, I live in Spain, but I'm not from Spain. You can see that from my accent. I'm coming from a different country, so if you know it or you guess it, just comment below together with the other comments that I told you in this video. And let's see who will get it. I'm pretty sure that are some subscribers that know where I'm coming from. So let's see if you will guess it. But anyway, I live in Barcelona. For those who are from Barcelona, I live close enough to Sagrada Familia. I live in a very small apartment because this is very expensive. Living in Barcelona is very expensive right now. The prices for the apartments are huge. This is a good price. I mean, $600 or $700 is very euros, which are like $800 or $900. This is a very good price. I have a lot of friends that are paying a lot more right now for their apartments, and this is like 50 or 60 square meters. It's a very small apartment. my workshop right now. I had a little bit more a bigger workshop, but right now this is my workshop. This is a 2.5 by 2 meters workshop. It's very small, and I also have a very small room in the other side where I can store my tools, the 3D printers, the plastic and the components. So together this is my workshop. So as you can see, I have to place a lot of my tools on the walls because otherwise I don't have space. So that's also part of my life. The workshop is very small. I would really like a bigger workshop so I could work on bigger projects. And about my projects, well, I usually post one project a week. During this 2019, you can see all the projects that I have at least once a week. And I won't tell you about all of my projects because that's boring, but I would like to say that my favorite project of this year is the ESC with open source. And that's why that's because the ESC is a perfect project for me, and I've learned a lot. I sincerely learned maybe even more that I learned with during my university time, because making an ESC, I've worked for that ESC for like 3 years, will teach you how to control MOSFETs, power, how to make switches, how to make interruptions, how to make a lot of stuff. And at the same time, I'm pretty proud about the board that I've made because it's pretty close to the commercial one. So I'm happy that I have the knowledge that I've learned during these years of learning on YouTube and also my university. So now I'm able to make the same board that's pretty close with the commercial one. I'm proud of me that I'm able to do that. That's why I like this project. And also at the same time, one of my favorite one is the the portable soldering iron, and that's for the same reason, because the board works exactly how I want it, and I've learned a lot with that project. I've learned about PID control, temperature control, how to use a thermocouple and amplify it, how to make the circuit even smaller, how to use the chip on the board to burn the bootloader, how to design the 3D case, how to use the iron tip, how to use the OLED display, the interruptions for the sleep mode. So just with one single project, I've learned a lot. So that's why these two projects are my favorite one. And if you want to see more videos, just go to the list that I have for 2019 and you can see all the videos, and comment below which one is your favorite one. So you can comment the favorite one, you can comment and the rest of the questions that I made in this video. Okay, so finally we get to the resolution of the next year, and this should be very short. This is the part where I will tell you my 2020 resolution. First of all, I want to get out of Barcelona. As I told you, Barcelona is very expensive, and I don't really use Barcelona. I don't go out too much. I don't use the buses. I don't use anything in Barcelona. And at the same time, I was raised on a more rural place. Rural, I think is the word. Anyway, it's like a small village. So I'm happier seeing the forest, seeing the rivers, and also have a lot of space and be able to build stuff. I want to build huge stuff, especially like maybe make a water turbine to feed energy to my house, or maybe a windmill or solar panels. I'm a fan of doing that stuff, and here in Barcelona I'm not able to do that. At the same time, I can make big projects, like for example the plane that I have, the 3D printed plane. I was never able to test that because here in Barcelona, where I can go to test a plane, I have to take the metro, and the plane was like 1 meter wide, and it was already glued, so I can't test that without going to a big and open field. So if I would like to make big projects, I will really have to move out of Barcelona. And that at the same time, which is B, I would like to have a bigger workshop. Right now this is just a room, and I don't have space only for recording projects here on the work table and make small electronic projects. I would like to make bigger projects, like for especially environmentally projects that will help the world, like recycling plastic, making better energy. And right now I can't do that because living in an apartment, you can't use big machines. Like for example, a metal welder, you can't use that because you will burn and make a lot of smoke. You can't use a metal cutter because that will make a lot of sound, and the neighbors will knock your door and tell you to cut it out. So you can't use big tools, especially when you don't have a lot of space. So that's why I need a bigger workshop. And I would like to also make a lot of more mechanical projects, not just electronic projects, but just also mechanical projects. So that will require at the same time that huge workshop. Now, that doesn't have to be huge, but at least a bigger workshop where I could have a workbench, I could have a saw, a cutting saw, a welder and stuff like that, maybe even a plasma cutter, because with that you can make very interesting projects. So that's my resolution for now: get out of Barcelona, get a bigger workshop, and work with bigger projects. So this is where this video will end. I think it's just maybe like half hour long. I'm sorry if this is too boring for you, but I really had to say all of this to give the thanks to my supporters, because 2019 will end in a few days, and I hope that 2020 will be even better, and I promise you that I'll make better videos, more quality. I'm earning some money right now. I'm storing some money to buy some new lenses, so we will have a little bit more quality for the videos and also some better lights in the workshop. So stay tuned for better videos and even more videos for the next year. Thank you very much once again to my subscribers, to the users of Electronoobs.com, to my followers on Facebook and Instagram, and a special thank you to my patrons for giving their money for me to keep up with these videos. So that's it with this video. I hope that you will like it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.